What's up, folks? So, yeah, spontaneously, I decided to do a quick live stream today, since I haven't been live this week so far. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really like price action right now. That's the reason why I wasn't as active this week and last week. Difficult times right now, but yeah, we do a quick high time frame analysis, and yeah, I show you what I want to see for the next couple of days, what I'm expecting, and yeah, I give you some if then statements. That means yeah, I explain to you what I'm going to anticipate or expect or want price to do, and what I don't want price to do, stuff like that. So yeah, let's go even back to the weekly charts and start here. Okay, so obvious draw says that liquidity down there. We have this beautiful fair value gap, so price can even not only take these lows but even go further down into this weekly fair value gap, and we have this breaker. Okay, so price could go even back down to this up close candle, so that's a breaker. You have sell side obvious draw, weekly fair value gap, and breaker that price can trade down into. So draws down in here. um so what I'm looking at is on the weekly chart, this weekly fair value gap right here. And what I want to see is price stay in the lower half of this weekly fair value gap. So I want to see price treated as an inverse fair value gap, which is it is doing right now. So busy fair value gap, traded through it, below it, came back up into it, respected upper half so far. So we stayed in the lower half. Okay, that's what we want to see. That's permissible. And yes, let's go back down to the daily. And if you see, this weekly fair value gap also aligns with this week's midpoint. Okay, so we have a huge resistance in here, week midpoint, weekly fair value gap, and on top of that we have this fair value gap right there. Okay, so I'm going to lead these now. Okay, I'll just let them there for a second, and we do this green. That's daily fair value gap. Okay, you want to see price respect the upper half. Okay, we traded up into, but we retraced down lower. Okay, we want to see price um, close in the lower half. Ideally, in the perfect world, price should stay in the lower half. Now, obviously, we have to consider all these geopolitical upheaval and stuff. So there's a lot of manipulation. Okay, so that's also the reason why we were so close to our target, but price went straight back up. Why? We have this beautiful support zone. Okay, retail will see that as, yeah, support in here. Okay, we have a low, another low, and price came back down into this zone in here. So price retail could interpret this as support zone, and now they go along. Okay, so that's an engulfing candle for retail traders. So yeah, that looks promising to them. But we know what price actually wanting to do. Okay, so we want to see lower prices. So I'm expecting that to be a retracement. Now, like I told you, want to see price closing in the lower half. Okay, ideally. Now, as I said, with all this manipulation, we could also see a body close above the midpoint. Why? We also have this weekly fair value gap midpoint, and in close proximity to that midpoint, we have this week's midpoint. Okay, so there's a lot of resistance in here. Resistance. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to see price close anywhere above this green daily fair value gap. Okay, if price trades through it and closes above it on the daily chart, then yeah, then these lows maybe for the future, and we for the long-term future, maybe in a couple of weeks and months. And I guess when we close above this daily fair value gap, we could rather anticipate a run up higher into this volume imbalance, and then we got to see how we treat this volume imbalance. If we use it as a bullish reclaim volume imbalance, then we may see these relatively equal highs be targeted. So yeah, there's a lot of if then statements, but our first target is down in here. That's what we are expecting for right now. So as long as we respect this daily fair value gap midpoint, or these week's midpoints or weekly fair value gap midpoint, as long as price stays below here, that's permissible. Like I told you, if we manage to trade above and close above these levels, and we close above this daily fair value gap here, this daily green shaded fair value gap, if we close above it, then these relatively equal lows on the daily charts, yeah, maybe target for another time. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for at the high time frame. So let's take this off and focus on this daily fair value gap in here. Let's do this and this. Okay, these are the levels that you should be monitoring right now. Okay, I have these levels on my other screen, so yeah, maybe okay, we can keep it in the chart for a second. Now the thing is, we have relatively equal lows in here, so we have a draw on the downside. We've taken buy side in here. Okay, buy side taken with this run, traded lower, manipulation again to the buy side. So the buy side is definitely made jagged. So we took a lot of buy side, and sell side is still intact. So yeah, also sticking to a high time frame. Bearish buys is also bearish. So I guess that's a draw for today. But when you look at this price action, that's huge manipulation, bro. That even wasn't news. It's 8:44. I think we had 8:30 news, and we have 10 a.m. news right now, or 2 minutes ago. So yeah, there's Phil manipulating price in here. Yeah, market structure also looks like a disaster. So there's definitely um, I'm not interested right now in participating in the market. I just want to give you a high time frame analysis and an update what I'm looking for, and yeah, that's it. Actually, I was not planning on doing a full New York session stream today. Maybe I stick around for another couple of minutes, but yeah, that doesn't look really promising. So we also have holidays coming, so there's a lot of tomfoolery going on right now, and that's the reason why you should be rather sitting still and do nothing. And if something presents itself where it's really, really obvious, then I think I might take a trade. But I mean, look at this. There's nothing that looks really obvious. I mean, yeah, these lows are really clean, okay? But this is definitely not helpful in here to read price action. So if you turn on the indicator, uh, that gives me the pre-market and London kill zones and Asia PM session and lunch. And if you see, as you can see, we took out London relatively equal highs. We had pre-market highs in here. I mean, if this didn't happen, um, yeah, that would be a different scenario. But with this manipulation inside of pre-market hours, it's kind of difficult because we taken previous pre-market high in here with this run. Now we attempted to run up higher. Great this wick, and look how prices. Um, I mean, let's take off these daily levels and concentrate on intraday price action. Um, Monitor this wick and see how price is reacting to these gradient levels. We have relatively equal lows in here right now. And if you look at, let's turn off the indicator for a second and go to like regular trading hours in the right hand side, on the right hand side in the corner on the bottom. RTH, you toggle from ETH, electronic trading hours, to RTH. That gives you this view on the chart. So 9:30 opening is in here. We have this opening range gap, yesterday's close to today's open, and that's the first percent for value gap. And as you can see, price is not really respecting it. I mean, it's trading through and up and through and through. Yeah, okay, midpoint. So this is also another indicator for you guys that shows you if manipulation is going on. Um, so if you draw out the first percent fair value gap and extend it to the right, when price doesn't really use its levels, then it's likely that manipulation is taking place and that you want to sit still. And as you can see, yeah, we closed below. So what I thought, or what I would I would use this first percent fair value gap in normal market conditions. This is not normal. We are definitely in heavy manipulation right now. But if we see low resistance liquidity run conditions, that's first percent fair value gap. And when we close below first percent fair value gap, yeah, we would respect this as an inverse fair value gap, and that would um, support price or repel price lower towards opening range gap midpoint. But as you can see, we are just consolidating inside of this first percent fair value gap and not even respecting it really. So yeah, I mean, we also had 10 a.m. news. 10 a.m. news here didn't really do much, but yeah. So at 10 a.m. we had ISM manufacturing PMI, and we have President Trump speaking later on at 9 p.m. That could be the reason why today's price action is awkward and just not really beautiful. Tomorrow we have unemployment claims, and obviously on Friday we have non-farm employment change. Okay, so that's also, yeah, this week is just BS. I mean, we had non-farm employment change on Wednesday, on Friday, um, also including the holidays with Easter and stuff. So this week is just um, a week where you should just be calm, sit back, sit still, and do some tape reading. And yeah, I guess we go back into the markets next week. Yeah. I mean, that Trump is speaking later on at 9 p.m. Um, that was spontaneous, I guess, because when I was looking at the economic calendar in the beginning of the week, there was no Trump speech plan scheduled on Wednesday. So yeah, usually when Trump is speaking on a day, that's not really a tradable. I mean, obviously, yeah, they cannot be manipulating all day long. Okay, so you might, or I might find a trade, but the chance odds are against you. So I mean, you gotta forge discipline and patience. So that's a good environment to practice. So I mean, we have opening range gap portion that is unfilled. Okay, this is acting as a draw, as a magnet for price. We have relatively equal lows on the regular trading hours, and when we go back to electronic trading hours, um, like I told you, we also have relatively equal lows, sell side liquidity. So we have a lot of targets on the downside that we might trade down into. But yeah, that's it's just a mess right now. So yeah, yeah. Um, I could imagine price go for another attempt higher and take out this high to trap retail trade along. Okay, so we could see something like this. Yeah, just maybe a little more consolidation, building support zone, then taking it up higher. Retail places stop loss below these lows, and then we are going to take it all the way back down here and maybe even this low. That's what I'm anticipating. I mean, like I told you guys, that's not a financial advice or whatever. So you are accountable for your own trading. So I'm not giving you any signals or financial advice. I'm not a financial certified, nah, bro, certified financial advisor. So that's just what I'm anticipating. And yeah, we do some tape reading. So it seems like we take out this high. And if we do, on C price, respect the upper half, stay in the lower half, and then I would be looking for a market structure shift. So we might see some more of this price action where the candles share the previous candles range um, until maybe 10:30 or 10:50. Um, Most of the times when we have market maker sell model, or when we were just going higher from 9:30 opening, with no real retracement lower, which is the case for today. I mean, as you can see, 9:30 in here, open, and we basically only were trading up higher towards buy side. So we didn't have a significant price run down lower into the opening range gap. So we might see market maker sell model pan out after 10:30. So we'll see. That's kind of what I'm anticipating. But yeah, I'm more likely to be wrong. Like I told you, that's not an environment where you want to be trading. Um, a lot of manipulation going on right now. So, but yeah, we'll see. Let's just do this. See how we are respecting this wicks low in here. Bro, let me see if Trump tweeted something or posted something on his Truth Social profile. Um, mm, hmm, no, nothing really. Basically, everything that's going on in the Middle East is continuing. So, oh, So UAE is contemplating whether or not they are joining whatever there's going on right now. So yeah, so things are not getting better. Um, they're getting even worse. Um, High taken out, respected midpoint, and we see displacement. But we are 5 minutes away from 10:30. So you gotta wait for time. Time and price and a key level have to be in alignment. And that's not the case right now. So I mean, we have a key level. $10.27. 10:29. Hmm. 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 So waiting for 10:30. We still want to see this wicks upper half being respected. In other words, we want to see price staying in the lower half of that huge 1 minute premium wick that price trading in right now. And we want to see a displacement lower outside of that wick's range below. I guess that would set up our Makameka model. That's what I'm looking for. Still, so yeah. So another attempt higher. So we had another attempt higher into Wick's midpoint. So we took out buy side once, buy side twice. So we have a 3 drive pattern. Still respecting the midpoint. Do we see a displacement now lower? That's a question. Hmm. Okay. Looks like a displacement. 10:33. Can we close weak? So I don't want to see another wick lower. I want to see price stay heavy and close low. And Yeah, I want to. I want this to be a displacement fair value gap. So I don't want to see price trading all the way up higher and fill in this range. We want to see a fair value gap in here. Um, so I'm not trading it. There's, in my opinion, too much of manipulation going on right now. But I would say that's a smart money reversal right now. Like I told you, as we anticipated, displacement. And yeah, I just want to tape read and see if I'm correct with my predictions and price reading skills. Um, that's something I'm tape reading now and see if prices using that fair value gap in here to take price all the way lower into this first percent fair value gaps. Midpoint. There you go. Would have been stopped out. And bro, look at this candle right now. That's not a normal candle. That's the reason why I'm not taking this trade and was just tape reading, because I don't want to trade in this manipulation. Come on. Bro, the hell? I mean, look at this. You can't tell me that Phil is not having his hand in the market right now. Philly, what are you doing, my friend? Serious back in the midpoint of that wick. Bro, I don't know why I'm so tired right now. I was at the gym earlier today, um, hitting arms and shoulders. Bro, I had a huge pump. Bro, today was ridiculous. I really like these arms and shoulders days. They're really fun. But yeah, I'm exhausted. So I guess I end the stream right now. We are not seeing what I was anticipating. Um, at least not right now. And yeah, I don't know. It's just time wasting looking at this BS price action and these manipulation things like in here, on here. So yeah, I guess that's it for today, guys. Maybe we see each other tomorrow. Maybe we get some better price action. And if not, definitely not on Friday, but then next week on Monday or Tuesday. So I guess we see each other next week. Hopefully, Lord willing, be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.